In this video, we'll cover inbound email processed by inbound actions. The next video talks about processing inbound email with flows, and I invite you to watch that one as well. Well, it's not the first integration type you might think of. Inbound email is a form of integration. Most typically, it's a new message or reply from a person that creates or updates a record. However, email could come from a third-party system. Let's take a look at an example. We start by navigating to User Administration, Users, and creating an integration user account for this integration. This is a good practice for any integration. While there are no credentials used with email, using an account provides an audit trail to who made the changes in the system. If we didn't create an account, the system would use the guest account, which may not have sufficient permissions to do what we want. Once that's done, we'll navigate to System Policy, Email, Inbound Actions. The existing actions make good examples and learning aids. For our purposes, we're going to create a new inbound email action to create records in a client table. Values for the client record fields will be in the email body with the form fieldname:value, similar to this example. We'll start by giving the action a name and indicate the target table we want to add records. Don't forget to check the active field. The Stop Processing field tells the email engine to stop looking for other inbound actions that may match similar conditions. If we did not check this, we'll likely get an incident created along with the client record. Under the When to Run tab, we'll leave the type as new, since our third-party app isn't replying to any emails sent from this instance. We'll also set the order to 10 to run before any other inbound actions provided by ServiceNow. We'll set the condition to watch for a specific string in the subject. In the From field, we'll use our account we created earlier. This account has access to the client table, so any other accounts trying to send a similar email won't have access. Now, let's move to the Actions tab. We set the static field values here. Let's set the active field to true. And in the Script field, we'll add a little code inside the Run Action function where we have access to the current object. That's the record being created. The email object, which contains various parts of the email received, and some other helpful objects. And just to be a good admin, we'll add a description under the Description tab. And then we'll submit the record. Now to test it. Here's an email to our instance, and when we send it, a short while later the system receives it. To help debug, we look in the related list to see which inbound actions were evaluated and processed. Over in the Clients table, we see that a new record has been created with the field value specified in the mail body. Inbound actions are a handy way to set up a simple incoming integration, but they can carry more risk of data integrity issues and lack authentication like other integration methods. Use them judiciously.